what we did was not for thanks. It's to get the message out there.
WWE and its board of directors announcing it today, saying he'll be stepping aside while it conducts an investigation into alleged misconduct. This comes after the Wall Street Journal reported the board of directors is investigating alleged hush money payments he made to a former employee.
Was Vince actually a good guy? Now, before this video starts, I am not condoning or defending any of his actions. Despite all these allegations and statements, Vince has actually done some good things in the past.
Are you sure about that?
Now, was it just to cover up all his horrific and disgusting actions? That I do not know.
I don't have that answer, and I usually have every answer.
Not only will we be talking about the good things he has done, we will also mention some of the huge changes in which he has had the main role in for the WWE. He bought regional wrestling territories, turning WWE into a national brand. Now, you might not understand what that means, but to sum it up, wrestling in the 1900s was like gangs.
What's up, Holmes?
It was a fight for territory to broaden the audience. The way Vince went about expanding the WWE or WWF at the time was by buying the other wrestling companies out whole to then take it over for personal use.
Always say, it's all about the money.
Believe it or not, without Vince, we probably wouldn't have had the most anticipated event in WWE history.
I haven't been this excited since I abused those caffeine pills to get ready for the big show.
He launched the first WrestleMania in 1985, making it the Super Bowl of wrestling. He also went and partnered with TV networks, expanding WWE's presence in pop culture and cable TV, not to mention the iconic superstars he helped to develop: Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and The Rock. He also launched WWE Network in 2014, embracing the digital era for streaming content globally. He also split the WWE roster into what we know today as Raw and SmackDown. Now, looking back at what he is accused of, I'm not surprised as to why he chose those names to split the WWE. Like, come on, SmackDown and Raw. Or maybe I'm just dirty-minded.
You naughty, naughty. You teasing me, you naughty, naughty.
He also launched the NXT, a development program that helped major stars such as Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, and much more. Now on the financial side, he helped put WWE on the stock market to be publicly traded with other investors. He also has helped a lot with collaborating with different charities and organizations. WWE, under McMahon's leadership, has granted thousands of wishes for critically ill children, with superstars like John Cena being heavily involved, such as partnering with the Susan G. Komen Foundation for breast cancer awareness, raising funds, and promoting awareness through events and special campaigns. Vince and the WWE launched this anti-bullying initiative, promoting respect and inclusion in schools across the country. McMahon created this annual event where WWE visits military bases to perform for U.S. troops and their families, showing support and raising morale. The WWE, in honor of Connor Michalek, a young WWE fan who passed away from cancer, established this charity to support pediatric cancer research. The WWE has supported the fight against leukemia with fundraising efforts, particularly after Roman Reigns' public battle with leukemia. Now, to be quite frankly, I personally think the bad that Vince has done outweighs the good.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock!
Some of the controversies he has been a part of were that McMahon and WWE were accused of distributing steroids to wrestlers. He faced federal charges in 1994 but was acquitted. Several allegations of sexual harassment and misconduct have been made against McMahon, including a 2022 investigation leading to his temporary retirement. It was said that he would hire women into fake jobs with no real work and use them for sexual pleasure. He would often blackmail them to participate in unwanted actions, and if they didn't, they would be fired. It was also said that he was involved in human trafficking, as he would force women to please his friends and co-workers. To end it off, Vince was not a good man. He was a bad man who did good things to cover his true and personal identity.
I mean, come on. I know you. You know you. And I know you know that I know you.
I wanted to make this video out of curiosity about the good things he has done. Before we end the video, here are some theories and fun facts that are not so fun about Vince McMahon. People claim the Owen Hart stunt that failed and led to Owen's death was actually planned by Vince. If you take a deeper look into it, you'll know that the harness malfunctioned. But wouldn't this stunt be tried and practiced multiple times before the show? So why was it that the one time he does it live, it fails?
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Some of the theories about this is that he did this because of the hatred he had for the Hart family, or that this was all for public gain and to bring more eyes to the WWE. Another fun fact is when Vince fakes his own death after McMahon staged an on-screen death in a 2007 limousine explosion. Some theorize that he did it to retire from public life.
Good morning, guys. I'll get to the point right away. I'm retiring for good.
The Montreal screwjob was that Bret Hart came into the match as champion to fight Shawn Michaels. Before the match, Bret was told he was going to win in his hometown and retain his title. Later on in the match, Shawn Michaels had Bret in a sharpshooter submission, and the referee ended the match and played it off like Bret tapped out, when in fact he didn't. Bret was furious and spit right in the face of Vince on live television. It was also mentioned that after the match, Bret Hart punched Vince in the face so hard, Vince was left with a black eye. That's it for now. Thank you all for watching. This took really long to make, so if you would just subscribe, please. Do you think Vince was a good guy? Was he doing good things to cover up his crimes? Leave it all in the comments below. I respond to every comment.